both Perez and Jade will pick the other's poison.
You'll be choosing each other's opponents, and the whole WWE roster is fair game.